Hello, and welcome to today's meditation session. I'll be guiding you to a happier and more calm place. A place free of stress, self-doubt, and other worries. Before we begin, I'd like you to find a comfortable place. This can be the place that you're happiest, or the place that you find the most comforting. For me, this is my garden when the sun decides to shine. And just take a moment to feel relaxed in your special space. There's no need to rush today. Just take comfort in knowing that for this short little bit of time, it's all about you. So now that you've found your comfortable space, let's begin our journey. And I want us to start by thinking about a place where we don't feel any stress or worries. And I want us to build up a visual of what that place would look like and the effects that it would have on us. How would we feel in this place? Take a moment to think about where this place would be. I like to picture somewhere warm, perhaps a nice holiday destination. Effectively, we're in your happy place, wherever that may be. And in this place, nobody feels any worries or any stress or any self-doubt. It's a place where we can feel safe. Safe in the knowledge that everything's going to be okay. We spend so much of our lives worrying what could be and what has been. But if we really think about it, none of that matters. You in this special space are just in this moment. There's no time to think about all the things that bother you. There's no time to stress, no time to worry. This is a place where you can let your mind and body rest. Think about how that makes you feel. Picture yourself visually. Do you look more relaxed? Are you smiling? Shoulders nice and down and relaxed as well. Your posture seems different, for the better. You don't feel any stress. It feels good, doesn't it? Because really, let's think about what stress and worries actually achieve. Let's think about if they have any good impact on our life. I like to think about the days where you wake up and you just know it's going to be a good day. Perhaps you feel quite well, both mentally and physically. All the good things just seem to line up, and because you feel good, things do seem to work out better in that day. Whereas, let's think about a day when you wake up and you feel anxious and stressed. Perhaps you're focusing on work or school or college. Whatever you're thinking about, that negative energy turns into a negative day. Now, in this special happy place, there is no time for that. There's only time to wake up and feel good, because anything other than that does not achieve the desired outcome. And that's all this is about. Just guiding you to a better way of living, a better way of thinking. Just picturing yourself in a more positive light. Sometimes we're so focused on materialistic things, and also things like what we look like, we tend to forget about what really matters. How happy we are, how healthy we are. And because we focus so much on what's wrong with us rather than what's right with us, we tend to just spiral on this path of negativity, and that is not what we need to do. Because what does it achieve? Nothing good, really. In fact, nothing good at all. In this special happy place, you can have anything you want, whether that be goals that you're looking to achieve, perhaps something that you've been saving up for, maybe a promotion you've been after. Whatever you really want, you can have in the happy place. This is the place where it's all achievable. Everything you need can happen if you just start to change the way you think. Just carry on picturing a day where you change one way you think. Perhaps you're normally someone who wakes up and instantly feels anxious. What if you made the conscious decision to not feel anxious? Let's practice that now. Ask yourself how you feel. Perhaps anxious isn't the right emotion for you, but focus on something else that's bothering you. And then take a moment to ask yourself, what if you didn't feel that way? How differently would your day now go? And that's what I want you to focus on. By choosing to make certain decisions for the better, we can change the way we perceive things and how we go about our lives. If you begin to see things in a glass half full way instead of half empty, think about how different your perspective on things may be. Something that you may have seen in quite a negative way, now you see in the way that could be potential for opportunity, for growth, for learning. Every time something comes in your life that doesn't quite go to plan, you can take that as a learning opportunity. And with that learning opportunity comes growth. And with growth comes more and more happiness. Because you start to learn more about yourself. And with more knowledge of yourself and what makes you happy, your life begins to shape around that. Guiding you today is simple, because these are tools that everyone can do. It's all about choices. Sometimes there are things out of our control, and that's completely understandable and normal. What's important is to realise that if we have a bad day one day, it doesn't mean the next day has to be bad. And that's where we can make our choice. You could even be having a bad month. It doesn't mean the next month is going to be bad. Or even a bad year. I think perhaps we've all been dealing with that this year. But what's important is how we grow from things like this. How we move forward. How we learn to change and adapt. And how we take certain experiences and use them as positives. Chances to grow and develop in a positive way. Life is all about choices. And even if you take the wrong path, you can make that choice to go down the right one next time. It's easy to feel positive, perhaps when you've had a good streak of good luck. But what really is luck? Is luck actually brought on by just a series of positive thinking, and good things have manifested from that? And if so, why couldn't that be achievable for you? Why couldn't you attract some more luck into your life? Life is all about how we think, what we perceive. And one person may see something completely different to another. And that's what makes life so interesting. You can choose how you feel. You can choose to be more positive and stress-free. And isn't that what we all want? Because really, at the end of the day, money doesn't achieve real happiness. Friends, family are wonderful, but if you can't be happy with yourself, then how can you really be happy around others and the things you have? It's so important to take these journeys of self-discovery to realise that you are enough. Your worries and anxieties are completely normal and natural. But now you have the choice to change how you feel, to see things differently, to start afresh. There's no such thing as thinking, oh, I'll have to wait until a new week begins to start over. You can start over at any time. Life is your choice. Life is what you make it. instead of getting stressed next time, perhaps try some exercise or a craft, even a game. Try putting that negative energy into something positive and worthwhile, rather than hyper-focusing on the negative. Again, choosing to make a positive decision. And in this perfect little happy land that we're in, it feels good to feel this way. It feels good to have that weight off your shoulders, to not worry about what others really think, because what does it really matter? You are with you all the time. You are your 24/7 company. Just you. So it's important that you make yourself good company, isn't it? And think of yourself in this place now. Think of this favourite place that you're in, where everything you want is. Think how it would be if your same attitude continued. That same feeling of self-doubt, anxiety, stress. It wouldn't feel as good as if you were there when you were feeling good. And it's so simple. And you're already doing so well just by making the choice to listen to this. And the more things you do that are positive, the more positive things you will attract, and the more time you will spend in this happy place. Nobody wants to stay in the negative place. Nobody wants to be at a party when it's over. Do all the messy cleaning up. You want to be there whilst it's lively and it's fun. So stop worrying. Stop being so concerned about what people think. Stop feeling so negative and doubting your every move. Because this place can be yours all the time. You can be the life of the party. You can be there when the good vibes are happening. And that's what you want. You want to stop feeling down and negative. You want to stop that anxious feeling in your chest, don't you? And you can see yourself right now in this place with that smile on your face, and you feel good. You finally just feel calm, relaxed, ready to just take on the day. And that is what's so important. Because, as we mentioned, once you start making those positive choices, your life can be so different. Think about your everyday and go about your day with a smile. Think how nice that would be. Think about the positive energy that would attract. And if you're ever nervous in a situation, perhaps you're meeting a new person, maybe you're at an interview, or you're just doing something new. When you smile, you're instantly opening yourself up to new things and new people. And those people will warm to you so much quicker than if you feel negative and anxious. And don't forget, they may feel exactly the same as you. And that's the important thing to remember about this happy place. That you're not alone there. You're surrounded by people who have gone on your same journey. People who have struggled and have come out the other side. People who want to feel something different. People who enjoy life now to its fullest. And that's what you want. That's what you really want to do. You want to not focus on your anxieties and worries. You just want to move on and have a good day. It's time to say bye-bye to anxiety. Dump those worries and kick those stresses to the curb, because you are in full control, aren't you? Yes, you are. You're in full control, and nobody can control how you feel. Nobody can put their worries and stresses onto you. And it doesn't matter how hard they try, because you know who you are. You know you're a good person. You know you're kind and nice. You know that people like to be around you, and they love to be around you even more when you feel good. You come alive when you feel good. That sparkle comes back in your eyes, and all of a sudden you feel this childlike innocence. That childlike feeling of less worries and stress. And just focusing on the simple things like what toys you're going to be playing with, or what you want to watch on TV, and what snack you're going to eat whilst you're watching your favourite programme. All those simple things can be yours again. It's only us as adults, we tend to hyper-focus on all this serious stuff. All the stuff that doesn't really matter. And of course, it has its place, but we don't need to let it overwhelm us. We just need to learn to focus on the good stuff. To focus on the stuff that makes us happy. That makes us feel something. That makes us feel relaxed and free. Because that's what this is all about. This happy place. You only get there if you can unlock that feeling of freedom by shifting all those worries and all those stresses. You deserve to be in this happy place, and this place is yours if you want it to be. Do you want it to be? Do you want to feel good and relaxed and calm? Because I think you do. And I think you are ready to feel that way. You're ready to feel relaxed and calm and happy. Why couldn't you? There is nothing in your way. And if you still think there is, then the only person in its way is you. But that's okay. Because we all feel this way sometimes. We can all have ourselves as our main obstacle. But it's okay. Because you're going to get there. That happy place will always be waiting for you. All you have to do is take that time to really want to be there. So now, in your happy place, of course, there is the most comfortable bed. And that bed is there for you anytime you need to escape and relax. a space just for you to claim. To claim when you let go of your stresses and worries. So now, as you've done such a fantastic job, I'll leave you to relax in the most comfortable bed, in the happiest place, because that's what you deserve, don't you? Thank you for coming on this journey with me today. You have done such a fantastic job, and continuing to take these positive steps every day, just small changes, you'll begin to notice a difference. I wish you well, and I'll be here should you ever need another little burst of positivity and happiness. And remember that that happy place is always there, waiting for you. Goodbye.